Good morning, beautiful people. Legend, no timer, just for you. Um, how we all doing? Sorry, we are a little bit late. We were just sorting some stuff out. Um, and looking at this fucking bland as fuck market in the background, like, wow, what are we going to speak about today? Because it's definitely not going to be about the market. No, I'm kidding. However, hope you're all well. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Everyone good? Right, let's have a look at some overnight price action. What happened? Not really good, yeah. I know. Go get the feeling. So New York sold off yesterday, pulled back into a pretty nice, I imagine like 50% lower time frame. I actually think it might have been perfect. Nah, wasn't. It's quite deep though. It was good. 50% pullback. I probably could have got involved somewhere here, especially around the time. And then it deviated and then it finally didn't take out the low though, but it did sell off quite aggressively all morning. I don't trade London. Kane, need to pick up my kid at 4:15. Oh, fair enough, bro. What time is it there? It's late there, right? I don't know. Basically, it's kind of gone sideways this morning, right? So, for me, typically, when we look at this, I would want to see some sort of push or lower. It's 3 p.m. Oh, okay, fair enough. Um, so right now we don't have any 4-hour lows. We have these sloping lows, and we now have sloping highs. So for me, I naturally want to fade whichever comes first. Um, which was this 4-hour high right here, right? So to me, it looks like we're fading upside for the downside. However, I don't love that. I'm gonna be honest. Oh, that's the worst. Yeah. I'm sorry, bro. That sounds really unfortunate. Ideally, what I want to do is I want to give this a chance to push and then reclaim, and then like sell it on the way back through or something. Um, because for those of you that don't know, I actually, although I trade a reversal model, typically during London, I kind of wait for the reversal to fully form because I'm expecting London to continue more often than not. So, yeah, I personally still favor downside off of this high, but we will have to be a bit more patient about it. I never trade anything other than NQ during New York session, during London session. So although you will see that I have gold open down here and an ES open, I don't even need to look at them because I just don't care what they do. I don't even want to be interested um in price action. NQ ES is doing exactly the same as NQ. So ES, sorry, is doing the same as NQ. Gold and CL can't care. So CL is open on the bottom left just to keep an eye on it. And normally I would look at gold, but yeah, I don't trade gold during London session. I know a lot of people do, but I do not. Do I think BTC is going down? Um, That's actually one that's worth looking at. For me, my line in the sand was like this 65k level, right? Um, do I think BTC's going down? I actually think that it's respected 65k level a bit too much for it to go lower, I think. Like we had a big up candle, it took us 2 weeks to get basically below that. We traded just below it and then they rallied it straight out. And then, yeah, I would have liked to have seen like a little dip for this monthly candle, take out all that monthly liquidity. But I think that like we're probably going to get a push on BTC to like 80k. That's my anticipation. 80k is like the main area um that I'm expecting. Like we already broke back out above this, right? So now for me it's like previous day low. Actually, I think BTC is probably looking quite bullish today. Maybe something like this. Oh, they're just selling it without me. Nasty people. I realized I'm not logged in from yesterday. But I have a limit set here now on this trade. Two contracts, in fact. Good morning. I think it's just gonna go. I actually don't think it will look back. I think this is it. This is the area it's formed in. So my stop loss is above the hourly high, and they're probably about to take out all of that hourly low and that 15-minute low all in one sweep. At that point, it would kind of invalidate it for me, or at least for an entry or a retrace entry. We'll see. We'll see. Good morning. Any trades? No, none whatsoever. Literally, not once. Didn't even look at the market. Yesterday, I loaded the market up and thought, fuck that, I'm out. Like, I just literally looked at it and was like, nope, no thanks. No, thank you. You should shift your camera to the left side. No, I'm good. I could just move my chart. You can see my trade right now. Oh, you want the price? I can just do that look for you. No, I'm waiting. I would say I would say this though. If you're gonna copy this trade, feel free to do that. But I personally would I personally would advise you not to. Um I mean it's two contracts. The stop loss is 16 points. Let me just log into here and I'll visualize what because I don't want to dox my username and password. It's $660. Um I'm okay risking that. What's the breakdown? The breakdown is a 3-minute inversion off of this 15-minute high, this previous hourly swing, and a 4 hour high. So I'm just trying to sell this in the direction of that, but I want a deep retrace. That's basically my idea. It's how I work. Bro, you know I care about it. That's why the only reason you guys are asking, do you care if the low got taken, is because I tell you I care about the low getting taken. So like, what is this question? This question feels so weird. You guys are more emotional about a trade that isn't yours than you aren't. But yes, I cancelled it. I don't have it. I don't have it set anymore. Just trying to, but you understand. Like, I don't know anyone else that goes break even here like that. Does anyone else know anyone that goes break even on a 15-minute low after trading that? And to be honest, the thing that puts me off of it the most is actually this divergence, not anything else. Look, I'm not sitting there having a go. I'm just saying, like, I'm waiting for price to do things, and I'll update you on the chart. I've removed the bid. The bid's not there. Leaving the long and short tool on the chart because that's just typically how I work. I want to see how it would have played out if it did. But yeah, I mean the idea was there. We just didn't get an entry on the 3 minute. Um, but it looks pretty good. Oh. Just 4 hour low though. It's getting taken as sus. 4 hour high to 4 hour low in what, an hour? Looks pretty bearish. Ugh. I definitely do think we sell down. Anyone in a trade? I think we're gonna follow the daily wick. Yeah, to go up. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm in a short. I'm in a long. I'm short from the hourly swing wick. Yeah, like earlier on. That makes sense. Oh, sorry, boys and girls. I'm absolutely knackered at the moment. Well, yes, just took out Asia low. So if you weren't break even, you are now. No. Arif, no offense. If you're gonna keep demanding I do things, I'm gonna quickly ban you. That's not how we work around here. The moment we closed below Asia and then closed below it, why didn't we limit that? Because I wasn't here, bro. When I opened the chart and looked at it, we did it together. Why didn't you do it? Like, I'm not at the charts 24/7 to sit and get every single last trade. No, I didn't wait for anything, bro. I just wasn't here. I don't really look at the chart till 3. You're talking about 2, right? The moment we took Asia high, yeah, here, and closed below this IFVG, or whichever one, 21 on the 1 minute. This one. Why don't I take it? Yeah, naturally, I just don't normally turn up to the charts till 3. Um, so yeah, I mean it makes sense. Asia range play. How often do I check YM? I couldn't tell you what the price of YM is right now. If I looked, I would. If I looked over here on the right, I'd be able to tell you. But I I don't pay attention to it at all. Actually, ever. I've opened the YM chart like 3 times in my life just to see what it's doing. Boys and girls, we will only be on for the next 40 minutes, by the way. I have so much to do today. Um, and yeah, I've got a really busy back end of the week. So those that are in trades, where are you TPing on NQ right now? Yesterday's New York low down here. Yeah, that makes some sense. COVID lows. My boy, Johnny. My boy. Gable, how are you, sir? Good, good. Just getting moving now. You know, so the other day, a lot of good stuff's coming. Is it too early to speak on for a sneak peek? Um, yeah, it is. It is, sadly. Yeah, mate. Honestly, Gabriel, same. I haven't traded a week. And you do nothing right now. That makes sense, yeah. You want a long the 30-second inversion now? Yeah, but you got this 4 hour swing you're fighting. That's the only thing. I understand there's some divergence. You got 15-minute low. Yes. Hourly low. Yes. You just can't long it for the next. Honestly, I would personally, if I was you, I'd be wanting to long it at 4. You want to take this right here to here, or like all the way up. You do three, fix 3R. I don't hate it. I don't hate it, Legends, to be honest. Ray, what's with the pocket watching, bro? Do they get paid? Yes, they get paid. You guys are weird, by the way. Like the ultimate pocket watching, 24/7. It's a trading stream, not a business stream. It's fucking nuts, isn't it? It's actually nuts. Anyone want to know how big my feet are? Yeah, right. But the thing is they worked for us previously inside the lab. So, and the only reason they're able to work for us is because their work's good, you know. Leisure, did you take this or not? I mean, it's only a 7 point move so far, but or 8 points, but nice. Hey, that's all that matters. If you got a piece, you got a piece. If you can frame something and you can do it, then get involved, you know. If you took it, I'm happy for you. The 15 minute doesn't close the swing, you go break even. Yeah. If they pulled up with results, they would need to pull up with results. Yeah. Ultimately, I'm happy for anyone and everyone to come on the live streams, but like I'm not gonna have people come on the live streams that obviously aren't good or can't verify they are who they say they are with the results. Um, that's just yeah, just typically how I work. Lion, not really. I would kind of anticipate the net like a downward trend until London until New York. That's basically what I would anticipate. Yeah. I don't actually use a UK broker. I use a US broker. I use an intrader. I would bet on more downside than upside, yeah. Would I personally build um I don't know, right? I think both are fine. It depends. Like streaming alone is obviously a little bit more boring, normally. Like, because you don't really speak to anyone. You're actually just talking to you guys, which is not boring, but in periods like this where, price is slow, there's not much to talk about market wise, then we can, it can get a bit like, you're trying to fill gaps. So I think it can be demotivating in times like that. But I think it's better to build things yourself. Morning, morning. Yeah, I like that break even, to be honest with you, bro. Am I trading with EA? I'm personally not right now, no. Uh, Honestly though, I speak to them often and all I hear is good things from them. So appreciate you, Emmanuel. Shout out Claude. I agree with you, Gable. If we take 15 minutes, if we take the 15-minute high now, I would look for a short. Lower time frame, higher time frame, because everything is kind of pointing to me that it wants to go down. Yeah, it is. More often than not, it trends in one direction. It annoys everyone. Unlucky legend. Good trade though. Not cooked. Did you get slipped on it a little bit because of the move? It don't really matter. Ultimately, you mitigated a full loss. That's the most important thing. I understood the idea. Um, so my first ever decent prop payout. Oh, bro, they were CFD payouts. I got paid. I think it was like 40 grand from was it bespoke funding, the green guys? I can't remember. Funded engineer paid me like 20. Um, but to be honest, I probably gave most of that back on the following months after because the fucking the CFD accounts are just so expensive. Futures wise, I took MFFU with like six, seven accounts. I took them for like 25K, which at the time was their payout cap, and and then ran up like 30K in live. Like FTMO, like CFD firm. Yeah, you have to like max leverage. You have to like max stop it. CFDs suit more of a swing style of trading, right? The environment's different now. Right, I think both of those things are true. I think I think I was getting consistent payouts, but there's no doubt about it that I wasn't getting $2 million payouts. So like I kind of hit it big, you know. But I don't want people to like I'm gonna be really honest. I think a lot of people think they didn't have money before. I had money before. I just lost a lot of it with the FTX stuff. I mean, look, I haven't ever like I know what you're saying. You're saying is how did it feel knowing that you had $1 million sitting in those accounts and then you're in a trade? I kind of just didn't really think about it like that. Um, but yeah, I didn't really think about it, to be honest. Yeah, you've got to kind of forget that you're the closest you've ever been, though. You know, because emotionally, that's like the worst place to be. I'm gonna be honest. Gosh, it really just can't even pull up and take a 15-minute hike before going again. Please, please. Good evening. Good evening, Apex. It's very early morning for me, but hey, faceless man. Guys, be sure to like the stream. I know it's pretty slow right now, but I would appreciate that. I got out of bed to be here. Please just pay me in likes. Please. I'm in short stuff for our opening price, target new lows. I mean, I think we should do nothing and wait, not looking at it. I don't think I can do anything better. I agree with you. I agree with you. Manage your risk and walk away. Yeah, I'm waiting for like a 15-minute high, which typically will align with around 50%. So yeah, like right now, the only thing that I can do that helps me is we have a 4 hour swing, we have an hourly swing, and we have a an hourly expansion candle. In a couple of hours' time, when the 4 hour closes, we will have a we will have a 4 hour expansion candle to the downside. So all I look to do is try and position myself in this candle in any way, in any capacity, which typically will either be off an hourly high or a 15-minute high. I can rule out an hourly high because I don't want to be shorting back up here right now, right? So for me, the only thing I can do is wait for some 15-minute high, which also happens to currently align with this. You, you're right. One contract at a time, day by day. Yeah. So is this Asia low now on NQ? Yeah. That would be the trade I would have taken. That would be completely out of that right there. We're gonna pull back. We're gonna pull up. So yeah, that's kind of it from me. I don't anticipate like my draw's been hit, so market was just super weak and we couldn't get a pullback. GG's Millet man. Have a good day. Did any of your exes come back after you made it? All of them. Every single one. I'm not even kidding either. That's the worst part. Oh my gosh, what a question. Oh, it's so funny. It's such a funny question because I know what it felt like, Ray. I know where you are right now. And all I can say is just work harder. Um, but I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. I did a lot of work on myself, which also just like I wasn't a very nice person when I was younger, in full transparency, especially to like my girlfriends at the time. I just wasn't the best boyfriend, you know? Real. What a question, Ray. That's made my day. That's made my day, actually. Ray, time to lock in. Yeah. We had this running joke in the lab, right? Q4 was lock-in period. You dumped your girlfriend, you kicked everyone out of your house, and you just locked in for 3 months. Ray, this year is your Q4. You got it, Ray. If you believe it, it can happen. Oh, Ray, see, now you're getting into the real questions, my friend. Now you're getting into the real questions. I'm gonna tell you this, right? Hand on heart, hand on heart. You want a girl that was there for you in the hard times. You don't want a girl that's just there for you because you have money. I'm telling you that for a fact. So you're 100% right in those. You'll find a lot of people that don't have genuine feelings towards you, both platonically and romantically. So it's definitely better to find someone that you can like that accepts the lock in and and yeah. Yeah, but Gable, it's actually hard, right? If you make a lot of money, it's actually hard to hide it unless you really just want to live a lifestyle that's way below your means, which I think a lot of people, at that point, once they make money, they don't want to do that. They want to enjoy the fruits of their labor, which I fully expect. I understand that. Find her now, bro. Yeah. Trust me, put in the effort. Find a girl that's really rich. She won't care. I know, Ray. I know. For a trading girl, can you imagine both being upset because FOMC went against you? Poor fucking hell. Wednesdays every 2 months are going to be awful. Ray, are you locked in on the gym? Man, we're all the same person, aren't we? We all miss them at some point. Damn. We're just all I don't miss her. All right. What flex? Why are you flexing on us like that? The devil. Yeah, see, the fact that you actually are calling her the devil tells me that you have too many feelings towards that person to actually not miss her. Juan, I know the times are good with her, you know. I know that thought process, you know. I'm just saying I've been there. And suddenly I'm in a situation that I never thought I would be in again, and I'm like, wow, it's kind of it's kind of fun back here. Ray, if you can't find the time for the gym now, you won't be able to find the time for the gym when you don't have commitments. Man, this turned into therapy chat. I feel bad leaving you in 6 minutes, 7 minutes. Orders are in. You're getting long. Where are you getting long? Right here? Is this one straight? One. The 1 minute. Yeah, same. I don't hate it, Juan. I don't hate it, brother. I really don't hate it. The way I would think about it is like this one. If you don't get tagged in, it's likely not a put. It's likely better to short this area then. The hourly is definitely not going to swing. I can tell you that. Hmm. Kane, should I go long? No, bro. Honestly, boys and girls, I'm probably not looking at the chart for the rest of the day. I think the market right now is just better to come back next week. Oh, there'll be an easier trade next week than there will be right now. And we kind of just move on with it. I won't be live today, Nevin. I'm actually going away for the weekend. So, what argument is that? John, you asked me for my opinion. That's my opinion, my friend. If you don't like it, you don't like it. Hey, Lewis, how do I drive a car quicker? Oh, you do this, this. Oh, I don't know if I can do that. Is it too bad for a long here? Same like logic the other day. You know when we were like, oh, we want to go short here, but there's a new hourly candle printing. So what we'd want is we would want a the hourly candles to take the high and then die. Remember that? Remember that was the trade we said about, and then that was the top of the market. Um, Same principle here. The hourly literally will open in a minute's time, and then I want the low to get taken again, and then go. Why is it easy for me to not look at the chart? Um, because I understand that this game is a game of it's a game of patience and emotion control. Yeah, I also have money. That definitely helps. Like I'm not dependent on a trade every single day. Although like I haven't really made money the past 2 months, like full transparency. Um I'm overall net red the last 2 months. So like when I sit and think about it, like I'm not I'm not killing it in this market, and that still does affect me mentally, but you know. But yeah, that's just how the game is. Right, boys and girls, any questions before I wrap up? I'm gonna say hi to the puppies. The poopies. I will, I will. They're downstairs going nuts. He still doesn't like being left alone right now. Appreciate you all. Right idea for the short trade, no entry. Sucks to suck. We'll be back to kill the market another time. Just remember, although the market isn't great right now for a lot of people, it will be eventually, and your job is to remain liquid for those periods of time. There's no point trying to trade this market when you feel like you don't have edge or that the market isn't giving you what you want, and we just have to wait that out, right? We have to wait that out. And the times when the market will turn in our favor, we'll make all of the money. Yeah? All right, guys. Much appreciated. I'll see you all very, very soon. And I'll see you next week. Ciao.